Sugar, something that we consume on a daily basis. Whether it's chocolate, coffee, or soda, we all consume it. What we really don't know is how much we are truly consuming on average. I have collected food for the average day meal plan for a US citizen that has had breakfast, lunch, and dinner. On average, as a US citizen, we are supposed to be having 19.5 teaspoons or 85 grams worth of sugar a day. Women in the US on average have 25 grams a day. Men in the US on average are supposed to be having 38 grams a day. Now let those numbers settle in before I disclose the amount that we actually eat. 62.67, 12, 37, 5, 9, 92.5, 5, 10, 92.4, 0.4. If you were to eat all of this during one day, you would be eating a whopping 325.87 grams worth of sugar. Now that we know the trouble we are in, we need to show the effects of the sugar on the human body. Sugar is most known for decaying your teeth using acids created by bacteria between your teeth and dissolve the outer surface of the tooth enamel. Because of this, it can lead to having cavities and also the exposure of the inner layers. As for the liver, it is affected by fructose being metabolized into glycogen and can eventually turn into fat. In simpler terms, it is too much refined sugar and high fructose corn syrup, causing a fatty buildup that can lead to liver disease. Similar to the liver, the pancreas ends up having elevated insulin levels, which can lead to cancer. Insulin sends a signal to these cells that they should put transporters for glucose on their surface, thereby allowing glucose to get into the cells where it can be used. When we eat a high-carb meal, glucose levels go up. Excess glucose is toxic, so insulin rapidly goes up in order to get the glucose out of the bloodstream and into the cells. If we didn't have insulin or it wasn't functioning correctly, blood glucose would reach toxic levels. In healthy people, this mechanism works very well and enables us to eat meals that are high in carbohydrates without our blood glucose levels becoming too high. However, this mechanism tends to break. Cells become resistant to the effects of insulin, which makes the pancreas have to secrete even more to drive the glucose into the cells. Basically, when you have insulin resistance, you will have more insulin in your blood all the time. Now, heart disease. Heart disease is the effect of fructose in metabolism. Fructose raises triglycerides, small, dense LDL, low-density lipoproteins, and oxidized LDL, raise blood glucose and insulin levels, and increase abnormal obesity in 10 weeks, and is 7,419.2 grams of sugar or 40,063.68 a year.